KTN.
14 members of President William Ruto's advance team remain under a mandatory 21-day quarantine after traveling to Congo Brazzaville ahead of a presidential visit that was later cancelled over Ebola concerns. Eunice Omolo tells us more.
Kenya's Ebola alertness has reached the highest office in the country. 14 members of President William Ruto's advance team who traveled to Congo Brazzaville ahead of a planned presidential visit were immediately placed under mandatory 21-day quarantine upon returning to Kenya. Sources familiar with the matter say the security and protocol officers never came into contact with the president after their return, with State House taking precautionary measures to eliminate any risk of exposure. President Ruto had been expected to attend a regional summit in Brazzaville before the trip was shelved after health experts warned that travel to the region would require him to undergo mandatory quarantine on his return. Instead, the president addressed the summit virtually from State House, while members of the advance team who had already traveled to Congo were quarantined.
I don't know why you're only asking Americans. We have quarantined many people, including the staff of the president, for 21 days, where I quarantined more than 21 Kenyans. So the way you are more busy about the Americans, you should also be busy about asking the Kenyans that have quarantined.
The measures come as the Bundibujo strain of Ebola continues to spread across Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. More than 2,500 confirmed cases and over 1,000 deaths have now been reported, with the DRC accounting for the vast majority of the infections. The outbreak has also moved northwards, prompting South Sudan to heighten surveillance. For Kenya, attention has shifted to Lokichogio-Nadapal corridor into Kana County, where border screening has been intensified. Despite the regional threat, Kenya says it has no confirmed Ebola cases, but has activated 22 isolation centers, stepped up surveillance in 25 high-risk counties, and continues to monitor individuals under quarantine.
If I say this hospital is a quarantine station, you know what will happen. Even Kenyans will not go to that hospital.
The government's response has however ignited debates over transparency after officials declined to disclose the locations of quarantine facilities. But public health experts urge that, while protecting operational details is important, public confidence remains just as critical during an outbreak. As health authorities strengthen surveillance and border screening, experts say Kenya's ability to keep Ebola out will depend not only on quarantine measures and preparedness, but also on maintaining public trust through clear and timely communication. Eunice Omolo, KTN.
Thank you, Eunice, for that.